most definitely what's up. That's most definitely what's up.
Death to all of them. Death to all of them. Times the detail. We're aiming for a controversial 7 out of 10. Shout out to the chess club.
Catch me outside, how about that?
I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
Death to all of them.
That's most definitely what's up.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Glad to have you. Wait, I see something I must respond to. I have to respond to this. I lost it. Hold on, I'm looking for it. Where is it? Oh yeah, sorry, Diet Coke. Not the Hawk Toi. Luke, you're a father of 2. How do you think I became a father of 2?
Gotta give him that hawk tune.
Spit on that thing. Anyway, how's everybody? How's everybody doing? Everybody vibing? Hopefully you're feeling good. I'm not. I may have the flu, but I am doped up on a lot of drugs. And we need to play this today. And I mean, of all the games that could possibly make me feel better, I figured it's probably Concord. So we're going to try it. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to give it that hak toi, you know? That's what we're going to do. So in case anybody's not aware, basically what's going on is today is the first beta for Concord. It just opened about an hour ago. So I got it all downloaded and everything. But basically this, I don't know how much is open. I don't know how much they've given players access to, but we're going to try it for ourselves, see what it's like, and figure out if it's interesting, you know, because I really don't know. Kenko, still watching the Starfield video? That's what's up.
That's most definitely what's up.
That is most definitely what's up. Thank you guys for the support on that video. Hopefully everybody's enjoying it. It was a lot of work, but we finished it now, so we can return to our lives. Patrons are currently voting on the next big video that we do, and it looks like it's either going to be a Witcher 3 like revisit deep dive kind of thing. Probably not in the same style as this Starfield saga, probably more traditional critique like. But that's one option. The other option that's being voted on that's pretty popular is the downfall of Rocksteady, kind of a deep dive similar to the Starfield saga video, delving into why that happened and everything. And we're going to try to get interviews with devs and stuff like that. And then the other one, I think it was the wild card. I don't remember what the wild card was. What was the wild card? Let's see. The top rated wild card option looks like Tears of the Kingdom. Digging into that. Another one that's tied for it is also God of War Deep Dive. So we got options. We got options. It'll be good. It'll be good. Either way, we'll figure it out. But okay. Yeah. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Charles, this is my first stream I've gotten to watch without needing to wake up at midnight because I'm in Germany for a holiday and it's like 7 p.m. where you go live, which is nice. Oh, hell yeah. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. Hells yeah. How about both? Well, so somebody asked me, they're like, why isn't Baldur's Gate 3 an option on this? And transparently, it's because I still play Baldur's Gate 3, and that is such a massive video to undertake a project on. I'm down to do it, but I want to get a couple more runs through the game before doing it. Because if I said that's our next project, it would still be 6 months away minimum, because I want to go through it like pure chaotic evil. I want to go through it neutral. I want to go through it good. Like I want to get all that footage recorded. We have to chart it out. So that will be on probably the next poll for everybody to vote on. But yeah, it's just massive. I mean, it's a huge game and so dynamic too. It's crazy. But we'll tackle that. Anyway, right before we jump into Concord, I guess we can do this. New segment. I just want to touch on this because somebody messaged it to me and I feel like I should at least acknowledge it. You guys probably saw my review of Hellblade 2. I said it was bafflingly disappointing. And that's basically because they've been working on this game for years. I had really high hopes for it after the first one was so good. And my expectation with sequels is that it is at the very least as good as the game that came before it, right? So The Witcher 2 should be better than The Witcher 1. I think that's a fair expectation to have. With Hellblade 2, other than graphics, and like the general visual fidelity, I don't think it does a single thing better than the first game. In fact, it does a lot of things significantly worse in my opinion. So I was not a huge fan of Hellblade 2, which really surprised me because I loved the first game, but I was just baffled that it was so lackluster. And a lot of other people echoed similar feelings. And we now have some reporting suggesting that those reviews and things did impact the game's performance. Insider Gaming has an article up called Hellblade 2 hit woeful sales records in May. And basically, what they outline here is that they looked at a bunch of charts, some which are more useful than others, I think, because the difficulty with all this is that in the US, like, they don't report physical sales of stuff unless a game is really successful. Then you have the publisher or devs coming out being like, we sold 10 million copies or whatever. Otherwise you just don't usually see it. In the UK, they do publish physical sales, so you can see that, but this is, I mean, we're in the age of Game Pass, so it's really unlikely that there's even a significant chunk of people buying physical copies. And I don't even know if Hellblade 2 had a physical copy, honestly. I have no idea. But with all that, on Xbox, so here it is. Hellblade 2 performed poorly when it released, with the game coming in 37th overall place in the charts for a full game dollar sales. On Xbox, it ended up in 21st place. In terms of player count, it fell behind the likes of Fallout 76, and on Steam, it peaked at just 3,800 players. Now, again, elephant in the room, Game Pass. This, in some ways, is like the perfect game for Game Pass, because it's expensive, it's short, and it's something that people probably wouldn't be willing to take a risk on because it's so short. So being on Game Pass, you can just download it, play it, move on. It's not that big of a deal. But without a doubt, you would hope if it was really popular that you would be seeing high Steam player counts anyways. Like all the Fallout games are on Game Pass. But even when the Fallout show launched, it was still wildly successful on Steam. People were still playing it there as well. So usually you can get a good indication of general performance looking at Steam, even if it is a Game Pass title. But you can see in the European sales charts, it was revealed that Hellblade 2 failed to break into the top 100 games in May. The top 100. And this was like Xbox's big release for May. On really for the first half of the year. On streaming platforms, Hellblade 2 crashed pretty quickly. It reached a peak of 110,000 viewers on Twitch on launch day, but by the second day on the market, that number had dwindled by 90%. And the week following, it was just at 900 users. Now, again, to be fair, the game is freakishly short. Most streamers who played it finished it in one sitting. So I'm not surprised to see that streamers played it on launch day, booted up their stream, started playing it. They probably finished it before they ended the stream and had a couple hours left, you know. So this is in no way surprising or anything, but it still is a matter of fact that in terms of being in the public's mind and being present within the market, it took a nosedive pretty hard. Yeah, it's hardly a flash in the pan, but it's short-lived, short-form game that only offers a few hours of entertainment. Once you're done, you're done. Well, and that's why, like, for some people, they ate it up. They just loved it. I saw people on X being like, it made me cry. I started weeping when I finished it, which is a great reaction to have. But I think you got to be able to do a little bit more for your game. Like, we got to have a little bit more. And if your game is so short that streamers are finishing it within an hour or within 5 hours, you shouldn't be surprised when they don't play it the days following, when it loses all public, like, earned media, which is just when YouTubers are making videos and stuff. Like, we even struggled. I was planning on doing like a deep dive on it, but there was literally so little in the game that I was like, I can't even do like a deep dive of the game. I like, there's just not enough content to talk about. So you're just kind of between a rock and a hard place. The one piece of misunderstanding that I've seen pop up numerous times is the timeline, though, just to point this out. So, for example, a lot of people saw the game and were like, okay, the last game was 2017. And then we're all the way forward in 2020. 4, right? And so people saw that, they're like, wow, they spent 7 years making this game for only 5 hours of content. That's insane. But that isn't necessarily the case. You see, the team that made Hellblade, Ninja Theory, they had another game in between this that literally everybody has forgotten. Like, nobody talks about this other game, which is really, really funny to me, because it was like a pretty hefty attempt at them to break into the live service scene. And it was a game called Bleeding Edge. You see, Ninja Theory right there, launched March 24th of 2020. So launched March of 2020. So really, in 20, they released their last game. And bear in mind, this is a small studio. This is like 80 people total. So after they launched that, it went till 2021, and then it was abandoned. And then seemingly they really kickstarted development in earnest on Hellblade 2. So realistically, if they started development in like mid 21, they had like 22, mid 22 for 1 year, mid 23 for 2 years. And then you could say maybe pushed it to 3, but it seems like they maybe did 6 more months. COVID complicated things, blah, blah, blah. But being the most generous, they spent 3 years on this. Now, 3 years for 5 hours of content, not great. Even for 80 people, that's a little rough. But it's not like they spent 7 years on 5 hours of content. They spent a number of those years working on this game, which now has been just totally abandoned. I wonder can you even still play it? I wonder. Bleeding Edge, Steam, DB. Let's see. Well, somebody's having fun. there's one guy in there working his butt off. Wow.
That's most definitely what's up.
Committed, devoted right there. Devoted right there. So yeah, that's what happened. All told, I mean, it seems like Rocksteady Freudian slip. It seems like Ninja Theory is going to be okay even after this poorly received thing. They're already presumably, and it's been reported that they have pitched another game or are working on a pitch for another game. They've not been shuttered, and I think Hellblade 2 was just one of those games where in concept, it looked really good to advertise the Series X when they first announced it back in like 2019. But that was all it was really meant to do, was just be a graphical showcase. And that's what it feels like. I mean, it feels like you're playing a tech demo. That's it. So I think they'll be okay, but they gotta try to do something a little bit more ambitious, because Hellblade 2 was just doubling down on the most unimpressive elements and then shedding all of the interesting bits of the original game. So we'll see what happens with them. My guess is that they're going to be okay, but you never know. You never know with Xbox these days, right? We all were sure that Tango Gameworks was going to be fine. We're like, there's no way they shut them down. Awkward. So anyway, anywho, that's what's happened with Hellblade. It seems like our suspicions are now confirmed. The game did not perform well. The game really struggled. And now they've just moved on to whatever is going to come next, which is at least moving forward. I guess if we're going to try to end it on a positive note, at least they're moving on, and it doesn't seem like they're being canned. Knock on wood. End of segment. Yeah, shall we? Shall we? Let's shall. Booyah. Concord beta. Here we go, ladies and gents. Booting it up. Real quick, let's see. The Once and Future Jake, thank you for the 5. Looking forward to see what you think of the beta with ex-Bungie devs on the team. The gameplay could be a surprise, or maybe I'm just a shill. We'll see. I am. So little background. Well, I'll get into it when we actually get the game booted. It's thinking. But yeah, I've got a good amount of experience with like Overwatch, and so I've tried at least games in this same ballpark. Are they gonna ask for a PlayStation sign in? Yeah, sure. Access anything on my computer. Should we cancel the game over this? Should we all like rally together and cancel the game? Is that what we do now? Is that is that what we should do? Okay, I will do this. I think I remember my password. I think that's not it. Oh God. Nope, that wasn't it. I swear to God, if I get locked out. Okay, if this isn't it, I'm looking it up in my password manager. Okay, no, that was right. Okay, then two-factor authentication, check for a text. Boop. Okay, almost there, fam. Verify. Loading, loading, loading. Booyah. I think we're in. I think we're in, fam. It's loading. Oh. Booyah. Firewalk. TM. Okay. They collect data? Damn it, Sony. Welcome to Concord. I'll agree, because I totally always read those. Open Squad 2. I'm going to keep it invite only just for security reasons for you guys. Some of you guys who are OGs might remember the problem we had one time where we were doing, this is like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when I was like very intermittently streaming, and we were on Twitch and we tried to do, I think it was like Warzone or maybe Apex. I think it was Warzone though. And we opened it up to people in the chat to play with us. And a guy hopped in and initially was just really goofy and silly. Turns out he was like drunk as a skunk, high on all sorts of stuff. And he just started going off in the most uncomfortable tangents and discussions. It was really, really awkward. And after that, I'm just like, maybe we be a little bit more cautious with this. Maybe that's what we do. Okay, so we got this set. First time setting done. Cutscene? We made it. Okay. So I do like the artwork. The artwork looks good. Very like inspired by those 1970s posters of Star Wars. There's the one for New Hope. That's very similar to that in terms of layout. It's pretty normal. Okay. I think we're just gonna jump into it. Thank you for keeping chat in. Yeah, just so everybody knows, spamming will get you timed out. We ask no all caps if you can manage it, just because it gets kind of obnoxious. And yeah, spamming, repeated messages. Like if you ask a question and I miss it, and then you ask it again in 10 minutes, that's fine, whatever. But if you just are like copy paste, you're gonna get timed out as well. Just so. I mean, this is all very common sense, but nonetheless, I'm sure there's going to be people that might misunderstand that. Trying to watch on mobile. It says this video is not available in your country. We've never had that issue before. I don't know why that would be doing it. If you're watching on YouTube, you could try bouncing over to Twitch because we're co-streaming on Twitch, so you could try that, see if that works. But yeah, I've never heard of that in on YouTube. We've never had that issue. Okay. Nakoda, I've seen you on YouTube. Your Redfall video? Oh, hell yeah, brother. Glad to have you here. Charles, that's a good question about The Last of Us. Ask it when we hit a lull in this stuff. We could revisit that, okay? Let's see. Will you time people out for being too good looking? don't think that'll be an issue in this chat. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. You all are beautiful. I can't see you, but I'm sure you're beautiful. I love you all desperately. Okay. We good? We're vibing? Okay. Let's do this. What? Are you allowed to say Daddy Luke? You are required to say Daddy Luke. If you refer to me any other way, I will be upset. Okay. New segment, gameplay session. Let's get into it. So here we are in the Concord beta. We're going to launch off here in just a second. I feel like it's important for me to just lay the groundwork of where I'm entering this with, though, just so there's no misunderstanding or anything. I've played a crap ton of Overwatch and Overwatch 2. That's mainly because it's like the one game that me, my wife, my brothers and sisters, we all hop on regularly and play together. And it's accessible enough that even those among us that are not like super hardcore gamers can get into it. And we just have a good time. Like, it's got its problems certainly, but we've played a lot of Overwatch. And so I'm very familiar with that. Concord, elephant in the room, seems to be heavily inspired by that. It's a hero shooter. It is trying to do a couple things more uniquely. It's going to have cinematics that I'm sure we'll see as we start this. They're going to have story elements. They have a big roster of characters. They're doing something where like you create a roster of characters that you bring, or a team of characters you bring into a match. So you can't swap heroes to the full roster, only from those you've selected, to try and counter the hard countering that happens in games like Overwatch all the time. So it's going to be interesting to see how this stands, hopefully on its own, and is unique. Because already, I mean, it's fighting an uphill battle. What this game has to do to be successful is that it has to find an audience of its own. It has to bring over people from other established franchises like Overwatch and that community, because there's not just an infinite number of gamers out there. If you're into 5v5 hero shooters, you're probably playing a game like Overwatch already. So they have to win people over from there, and they have to have the supported content that's good enough that they can keep those players captivated long term, so this becomes their new main game. And these guys do know what they're doing. Most of the people that founded the studio, Firewalk Studios, they have a history from Bungie, so they know what they're doing. And my hope is that they've been cooking, and that they can do something unique. So let's just jump into it. Let's see.
Was that?
No.
That?
Sorry.
Oh, come on. We crushed that last job. Were they even watching? Oh, that's gotta be.
We have come to once again inquire about our free gunner status.
I am prepared to bask in glory.
I don't think there's gonna be any basking today, buddy. We're still locked out.
But did you tell them I have drank of the ancestral blood trees on Kalos?
And that I keep a very tidy ship.
We cannot tell them anything until they unlock the free gunner frequency.
Probably not gonna happen. What? Most people never get what they want. Set your expectations low.
I feel like she's talking to me.
And prepare to be disappointed.
Yep.
Wow. If they disappoint her, I will hunt down these free gunners and I will speak to them very sternly.
Hammer.
It'll happen. One day. Someday. Transmission will come in and says...
We're in.
Exactly, and then...
No veil. We're in.
We're free gunners.
Oh, how wonderful! I do not like having to be stern.
Glory is ours.
The galaxy is ours.
Hey, Captain.
Linux, you don't have to.
No. I want to say this. I've been alive a long time, and I have done some pretty awesome things, and some not so awesome things, like that time when Edgar with the spicy fungus, but that's not what this is about. This is about, well, there is no one I would rather traipse across this crazy galaxy with than you. You are the finest starship in the skies. Now, We should probably accept that offer before they realize we're a bunch of crazy misfits and they change their minds.
This is the captain of the North Star, broadcasting for the first time on the Free Gunner 414. Today, we join your ranks. One more ship blasting through the star fields faster than light.
Starfield.
One more voice.
It's everywhere, dude.
Defying the guild, telling them they don't control us. One more crew scraping out a living, doing whatever it takes to be free.
With an honor-bound Colossian warrior.
And a keeper of a very tidy ship.
Never seen tidier.
So get ready, because from here on out, the Free Gunner crew of the North Star is on the job.
Hey, North Star, this is the Dark Cutter. Just wanted to say, it's on.
Okay. Week 1. After the eruption, guidance. Okay. Vocal cartographer.
Booting it up.
This is it. The Galactic Guide.
Yep, it's a map.
Let's establish our roots, glance, and gather intel on the revolt. What happened? Did it cut out?
No. We're taking a moment to pay homage.
You switched it off? We got work to do. Captain, turn it back on.
I'm with Linux. We should acknowledge the sacrifice.
Why are you kissing a tchotchke?
This is an authentic item from the Starship Implacable. How do you two not know about the Implacable?
How old are you now?
Old enough to know legends matter.
Thank you, Captain. This map used to belong to the Guild and the Guild alone. They controlled the space lanes, held the galaxy hostage.
They were the only ones who were allowed to fly.
Enter the crew of the Implacable. They risked their lives, lost their lives to steal this map.
And they gave it away for free.
That's how the Free Gunners started.
To this day, that tradition is honored. New crews like us are given this map, these space things.
Freedom. So, homage.
Wow. Much paid. Now let's establish roots, glance.
I'm sorry, the guy on the far left. I can't stand how he talks. He talks in like spaghetti-o language. He's like, diction, please. Okay, welcome to the Concord beta. By playing this beta, you're helping us gather useful feedback so we can continue to improve the game. Thank you. You're welcome. A few things to keep in mind. This is a beta, so you might encounter bugs or other issues. True. Beta maintenance may occur at any time. True. Beta players of different levels can play together in the same squad. Cool. This beta contains a reduced set of content. That's to be expected. Galactic Guide lore notifications will appear, however, the Galactic Guide will not be accessible in the beta. Okay. Makes sense. You don't want to like spoil all the lore before the game comes out. Beta progression rewards stop at level 14. Earned beta progression will not carry over into the launch game. We greatly appreciate you playing. See you on the ground. Okay. And here we are in the actual game itself. So let's see what we got. We got play, job board, pre-order, free gunner settings, how to play. I mean, for one, settings, I want to see what we're dealing with graphics, brightness, field of view, scale. I usually like it a little wider, honestly. Motion blur. Should we just leave it on defaults and then see what we're dealing with? How dare you try to render only 66% of the script? How dare you? Who do you think I am? Let's just crank it all. Frame generation. Hells yeah. Okay. Let's push this to the limit. DLSS. There you go. Quality, frame generation on, reflex on, and boost. Sure. Okay. I think that will do. Then gameplay, all of that's good. We'll just see what this is like. Okay. Job board. Free gunners make a living by taking jobs that no one else would dare to. The job board is an automated system. It displays all active jobs. As you complete jobs, you'll earn XP, level up, and unlock rewards. Jobs refresh on a daily, weekly, or seasonal basis. Oh, so these are like the battle passes and mini challenges and stuff like that. Okay. Daily jobs automatically replenish as you complete them. Unlock new free gunner variants by completing the featured set of jobs in the free gunner tab. Okay, that makes sense. And it's stuff like play 4 heroes in a single match, deal 800 damage with body shots, eliminate 4 opponents in a single round, survive critical damage, slide 500 meters. Okay, so pretty standard stuff. And then the seasonal stuff is like 30 kills, 5,000 damage, 50 matches, 10 opponents, 20 matches. Pretty standard stuff. Okay. Okay. Free gunners. This is going to be the lineup. Okay. Crew builder. Manage free gunner rosters. We'll unlock that later. So, shows a card for each free gunner variant you've earned. Variants are identified with an icon and numeral. Each variant of a given free runner has a unique combat trait. You can visually customize each of these. Okay, let's... So, this is our lineup. The Michelin Man. I'm just gonna move on. We got a few others. Can I see like potential ones that I could unlock? No. Wearable decals, victory poses. Yeah, there's just nothing. I imagine they also have all shops and stuff turned off right now. Which I can't say I blame them or I'm surprised, but this is the roster as we have it right now. Okay. But I think we should just get into it. Brawl, eliminate rivals in fast-paced respawn modes. Okay. They do have, this is one thing that I think gives the game a lot more potential than people are maybe giving it credit for right now. And that is that there are actually a good number of modes that you can choose from. My understanding is they don't have like a full customizable, like custom game modes like you would have in an Overwatch where you can really go in and create your own match depending on what you want to do, but that's fine. And now we wait. Now we wait to be matched. So as of right now, the only people that get access to this are PlayStation Plus, whatever tier subscribers is my understanding. And then also like pre-orders and stuff like that get access to this beta. Next week, there will be an additional beta that's just open generally. So everybody else can play it. What we got? Takedown. Okay. Is it screen tearing for you guys too? I think that's the frame generation. I can turn it off. A rival crew is challenging us. Take them down to win. Okay. Okay. Now we select who we want to play as. She was on the main menu. I'll pick her.
Right on target.
Warden. Aiming down sights with the sniper rifle grants damage resistance. Ooh. Let's see it. Let's see it. And we're facing off against them. We don't have any tanks. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I don't know. This might not work out too well.
Crush them.
Let's see. Okay, it's a little sensitive. Hold on. Controls. I play with... Oh, God. Did that make it worse? Oh, double press sensitivity. What am I doing? Mouse look sensitivity. I'm just going to go 0.8, 0.8. It's still a little sensitive for my like, but whatever. Okay, so already I can tell the movement feels pretty good. Oh, baby. Oh, God. Come on, round the corner. Round the corner. Oh, baby.
I'm hurt.
Oh, how did I miss that one? Oh, okay. Already feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Mouse look sensitivity. I'm going to drop it to 0.5 even. Yeah. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Where we at? We also have a pistol. Not too shabby.
Target disrupted.
Oh, damn it. Damn it. They killed the mimes.
Right on target.
Come on. And I'm going to try bouncing around a ton of different heroes too, just so we can see what they're all like. Oh, slide is control. Ugh, gross. Jeez, this pistol does nothing. Come on, peek it. Peek it, damn you. So those badges stay on them for a while.
I need help here.
Oh. I would use my pistol, but that thing does like no damage. It's like a water gun. Like it does nothing. What else we got? What else we got? Target loss faster while hovering. Oh well, once you click it, it's locked in. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's like a rocket launcher. Okay, okay. No secondary. This is all I've got. No secondaries. Okay, and then Q is like a hover. Drop. Damn you. Okay. Okay, that's fun. Okay, okay, okay.
Watch my back.
So one other thing about Concord is that the heroes don't have ultimates. So a lot of these types of games will have abilities, like you can see with Q and E, but this one doesn't even have ultimates. And I think it's meant to counter the like sort of problem of people who just save their ultimates till the last minute, and then that kind of makes for a really toxic finish. Which I don't know if I love that. I'm open to it. Let's play Bug Person. Hello. Hello. Let's go. Ooh, they're fast. What is this gun? It's the only gun. There are no secondaries for this one. They like bounce. It's not bad. Not bad. This probably isn't my favorite. I still haven't found somebody that I'm like, ooh, this is my character. Okay. Can't see nothing.
My transplant begins. Transplant complete.
Transplant, so you can set up little orbs to warp back and forth to. That's cool. Okay. 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 Oh, jeez. I say transport, then in chat, trans. Yeah, you'd have to be pretty terrible not to deal 800 damage in a match. And then we just got a weapon skin. Okay. Level up. And then each one has a level associated with it. Okay. Did I have the most? I had the most kills. But I'm a low level. Lots of PlayStation players. Jeez. Okay. Return to main menu so you can't just re-queue. Okay. Free gunners. If we open this up now. This guy we have something new for. A new weapon. So wait. We didn't play with him at all. But we got rewarded with a skin for his weapon? Why wouldn't we get rewarded with skins for the weapons on the characters we used? Is that not like a little weird? I would have thought if I played with the sniper, my reward would be a new sniper rifle skin. But that makes me think that it's just a random loot draw. Kind of like how loot boxes used to work, where it's just like, you might use the thing. It might be for a hero you never touch. Who knows? I don't know. You can't make money that way. Well, I mean, it just makes sense if you're going to play a character that you get rewarded with stuff for that character. It always drives me crazy with these games when they're like, you know, you have 3 or 4 characters you mainly play, and then you go and you have to spend like, you know, 5 times as much time playing the game to grind out getting skins and hope you just draw one for a character you actually play. Like, nothing feels worse than opening one of those Apex packs and it's like a legendary item or a purple item or something, but it's for one of the Apex Legends that you never touch. It's like, oh, well, F me, right? Yeah, I think we all know why they do it, but doesn't mean I have to like it. You know? Okay, oh, they already picked him. And you can't have 2 of them. Damn it. Okay.
Right on target.
I wanted to try him because I got a skin for his gun, but I can't. Map mode, ancient observatory, birthplaces, centuries of bloom. Okay. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna decrease the sensitivity while keeping us double press sensitive while aiming down sights horizontal. Yeah, much better. Okay. And then her ability is Q for the uber jump. And then a mine. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh God, that went bad, real bad. Okay, and those are our backups. What? Okay.
Right on target.
It feels like there's a lot of empty time. Like loading into the matches takes a while, and then once you're in here, it feels like there's even more. Like it's not much. It's like 4 or 5 seconds, but it feels. Oh.
I'm hurt.
That's my bad. I should have. Yeah, that's my bad. I'll give you that. That's my bad. That's my bad.
Target.
Right on target. Which one's that? Oh, he's got like a little SMG. I need to start playing this sniper like a sniper. Jeez, dude. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Come on. See what I mean? See what I mean, bah? Oh, it bounced off her head.
Setting a trap.
Oh, baby. Oh. The weapon swap is slow too. It would help if I was better, for sure. Should I actually try tanking? Let's try the cutesy robot. Big Hero 6 robot. Oh God, he's slow. Oh man. What do his abilities do? Okay, this is like the little barrier. Oh God. Yeah, he moves so slow, it's like, it's painful. It's real painful. Let's try him. He looks faster. Like, he moves so slow, it feels like you're underwater. What's his gun? Okay, like a shotgun kind of thing? Okay. What are these abilities? Ground slam. Okay. Excuse you. Excuse you. Man. Yeah, it's basically Drax. I mean, let's be honest. Let's try Star-Lord. Reloads equipped weapons during dodge. Okay. It's Cassidy or McCree or whoever. We lost a player. We had somebody rage quit. Is there no cookie cutter assault class? There is, but I believe it's that guy 1, 2, 3 over, the generic looking white dude that talks in spaghetti. He does pretty good damage at range, honestly. Okay. He's coming. Okay. Yeah, we can tell. It feels bad being down a player.
It's nice and tight. Need a second to fix myself up.
Oh! Just finish it. Finish us. There you go. God, that was bad. When you drop a player, it's like it's not even close anymore. It's ugh. Gross. Gross. Judson, thank you for that. Basically, you could play almost similar, exactly the same game. It's called Destiny 2 Crucible, just saying. And then Judson, thank you for the 10. Jeez. Thank you. Concord is basically Destiny 2 multiplayer with some mechanics and abilities changed. It try not too similar to their game. The company made this are ex-Bungie devs. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely see the inspiration. For sure. For sure. Edit business card. Oh, is that what that is? Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it's based on what I'm playing so far, like, it's fine. It plays okay. The time to kill is... It's interesting, because the time to kill is relatively slow, especially for some of the like, non-tanky characters. The tanks are tough. But then there's some lower-level characters where you would have thought... I just unloaded like 6 rounds into them, like direct rounds. I would have thought that would kill them, but it's just a little bit different. And that will come with balancing and updates and stuff, I'm sure. Let's try to click on generic white dude number 3. Him. Okay, I want to try this. This is the generic, like, assault guy. This is the Soldier 76 of Concord. We'll see how he is, because pretty much every match we've done, there's been somebody playing him. So we'll see what this is like. Map and mode, take down rival crew members, earn points for your team. So just team deathmatch, basically. Getting to 30. Okay. Okay. Looks like bootleg G.I. Joe. Yeah, I mean, the thing I can't shake is that it's $40. Like, if it was free to play, even then I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm choosing this over... like Overwatch, honestly. Smoke. What's this? Grenade? Yes. Come on.
Blowing smoke grenade.
Good to say so. Right here.
They have spotted me.
Okay. That's nice. His scope can see through the smoke. That's cool. And it can see through the smoke of the enemies too. Weirdly, scrolling up doesn't swap weapons. It's only scrolling down. That's weirding me out. Yoo-hoo! What are you doing? Actual bot confirmed. Oh! Oh! Oh!
On my mark.
Yeah, I mean, the most interesting thing they're doing is the narrative stuff, but even those cutscenes that they started with, like, what did you guys think of them? I didn't find, like, the characters particularly interesting. And it's one of those things where even if the characters are super, super interesting, it still doesn't necessarily get you where you need to be, because this isn't a narrative game, right? So it's like, congrats. You made interesting characters, assuming they did. But those types of players are still not going to get what they wanted. Hello? Okay. Rude. Rude. Rude.
On my mark.
Let's keep going. Leave your mark and leave it big is his tagline. Do do do.
Transplant complete. Throwing smoke.
And there you are. Yeah, the deployables, my understanding is the deployables will stay in the match from round to round. Which is kind of cool.
Throwing a smoke screen. My body is damaged. My transplant begins. Transplant complete.
Oh, he's so close. Yoo-hoo. There he went. Okay, fam, we got this. We got this, fam. We can do this. All right, I don't have a smoke grenade. I keep trying to throw it. Oh, man. Oh, man. The finals is free. First Defendant free. Or First Descendant free. Ex-Defiant free. Throne and Liberty free. Once Human free. This game has zero chance to compete with any of them. I mean, being on console could help. I have a feeling like this is going to be one of those games that finds probably more success on the PlayStation than it does PC, just because PC gamers have pretty high standards when it comes to these types of games and are probably already pretty deep down in one of these types of games.
Throwing smoke grenade.
So, of course, that's just speculation on my part. Like, they might end up finding a ton of success. I don't. Not sure.
My transplant begins.
Come on.
Enemy has my location. Striker, stay sharp.
Oh, that was bad, Cross. My bad. My bad. Fair. That was fair. Let's see. This is dead on arrival on PC and will only gather people on PS5. Yeah, I just think like on PC the standard's so high. You know, like if you're a PC player, you've already got your first person shooter that you play. And this game has to be phenomenal to win you over. And so far I'm like, it's not bad. Like it's not bad, honestly. It's just not amazing, which is part of what they needed to do, you know? But I mean, maybe it grows on me. Maybe I learn to love it. You know, it is though. It's bad. I mean, when I'm talking about it being like, it's not bad. I mean, in terms of gameplay, like, honestly, I don't think the gameplay's bad from what I've tried so far, which is like what, 4 matches. So I think it could be worse. That's not always high praise, but jeez, dude. These pistols suck so bad, dude. Like, the pistols are so bad, it's probably faster to just fully reload. Like, they're so bad. They're so bad. Man. It just feels like nothing new. The format is Overwatch and the gameplay is Destiny, 2 games that do it better. IMO. Yeah, I'd say that's probably fair. And also, in this format, I'm not sure the longer TTK works. We finally got a kill with the pistol. Yay. Run away. Nope. Damn it. I was the last kill. But it must be much better combat with other games. Or, oh, much better to compete with other games. Yeah, well, it's just, for all this, like, ask yourself, based on what you're seeing, if you're playing with your friends tonight, are you telling them to pay $40 for this because it's worth $40? Or are you like, let's just play Destiny. Let's just play Overwatch. Let's just play whatever. You know, I'm not seeing anything that is so good that I'm like, oh yeah, no, you gotta tackle it. I just haven't seen that. Maybe we get there, but I just haven't. It's also weird to me that they make you like fully pull out of matches to get back. Like you have to go all the way back out to the main menu. You can't just queue again, but it might be a beta thing. People were persuaded to pay to play Helldivers. Yeah, that's true, but Helldivers is also a very exceptional game. Like Helldivers 2 is like it was a phenomenon on PC. Like it was meme worthy. People were making videos and TikToks and all sorts of stuff on it. But like, look at this. Look how long this takes to load into the match once you've connected. I understand like they're setting it up, and even on like another game where the matchmaking might be slower even, it doesn't feel like we have to watch the same like series of shots of the ship landing. Let's see. Graphics. I'm gonna turn off frame generation and VSync. Do they not have VSync? Oh no. Do they not? Do they seriously not have VSync? I'm not seeing VSync anywhere. Wow, okay. Somebody already took, okay, I guess I'm sniping again. Damn it. Yeah, there's some characters that feel way worse than others, frankly. The big yellow tank, I don't get it. Granted, I tried him for 15 seconds, but he felt so bad, I'm good. It was called vertical sync. Can I not read? Is that what it is? Is that our problem?
Watch for my intel. Knowledge is dead.
Shadow stage, the reflex, sharpness, super resolution, anti-aliasing, vertical synchronization. Thank you guys. Professional streamer. Don't worry. Professional streamer, YouTuber. I do this for a living. Yep, sure do. Sure do. Fact check true. Oh, come on. Climb up. Climb up. Can I see them from over here? It's okay. I'm helping. Hello? Can I get up there? Nope. That would have been too cool. That would have been too cool. Can't have that. Oh. Oh, come off it. What? the trip mine, if you throw another trip mine and it touches the old one, it blows up. Even if it's your own. Oh God, dude, these tanks are so slow.
Reloading. Need a second.
Like so freaking slow.
Generators up. Don't run off. Reloading. Watch my back. Just try to knock me down.
Come on. Where are you?
Hot reload. Cover me.
So slow. This is the sprint, dude. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba,
Enemy position revealed. Reloading. Need a
Gee
second.
whiz.
Generators up. On me. Enemy look.
Oh golly, man. I mean, the tanks just feel bad. Like they just don't feel good. That's my opinion, personally. But they move so slow. It's like, buddy. Okay, let's try whatever this is.
Intel coming your way.
Ooh, this could be on my alley. Someone small moves quick.
Healing up. Watch my back.
Hello. I want to play.
Throwing smoke.
Oh! Oh! Damn it. Okay. Let's try again. Let's try again. Okay, after this, we're gonna do a poll on long-term expectations. Dude, they bounce on everybody. Whew. Did you like that? Did you like that little move I did? Little swifty pivot. Little swifty pivot for ya. There we go. Get up and around. This is basically their tracer, I'm realizing. Oh, fair enough. Oh, jeez, dude. The characters don't shut up. Yeah, because they're fun, unique, witty. What did they call lovable characters? You know, when a writer for a story has to tell you that the characters really are lovable, you have to wonder, are they though? Because if they were, wouldn't you not have to tell me? Wouldn't you just show me? Fire everywhere. Okay, I had that coming. I'll give you that. I had that coming. I had that coming. Such quirkiness. Yeah, such wit. Okay. See, we got a bunch of stuff for Linux, but we're not playing as Linux. So it's like, okay. It's one of my least favorite tropes of games like this is that they reward you with stuff that you're not going to use. Okay. I'm going to post a poll in YouTube chat real quick because we got like 1,000 people over there. Okay. How else do they entice you to try other characters? Well, I would think just by way of the meta, like the different characters have different specializations. So this is the crew, custom roster of 12 free gunners you take into battle. Okay. So this is the crew that they've set up. And max of 3 identical variants, 12 out of 12. Okay. So you build out your roster, your crew. Okay. Oh, right now there's only 2 heroes that give rewards. Okay, so it might just be beta shenanigans. But I'm here and I'm like, if this plays this way and it's this generic, what was The Last of Us Online like that they canned it? You know? If they looked at this and like, yeah, this is a winner. Was that just so bad? You know, like, I don't know. Robert, I'm playing the game. I'm not blocking any comments. What are you talking about? If YouTube's automatically flagging your comments, it's probably because you're saying stuff that YouTube doesn't like. I don't know what to tell you. I'm literally playing the game. It's all just a ruse to silence people in a YouTube chat. That's what we're doing. Okay, we're back here. In terms of the maps, like, I think they're okay. I haven't noticed anything like super broken about them or anything, which is good. Running, 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 running. Where'd they go? They're all split up. I do like her little orb. I'll tell you what, I like the little orb. I'm gonna flank. I'm gonna do that BDE flank. Oh, baby. Well done, fam. Well done. Oh. Come on. Come on, yoo-hoo.
Healing, one sec.
Oh, it got hot in here real quick. Okay. Okay. Mrs. Freeze would fit right in. Dude, so I was prepared I was prepared to play Suicide Squad yesterday and then this today. And it was like, okay, well, we're just doubling up on all the live service stuff. Like that's just what we're doing. Okay. But then they delayed the Suicide Squad season 2 update by 2 weeks, which is crazy. I mean, literally the day before you delay it 2 weeks. Like, I cannot think of another time that's ever happened for any game. But it happened for Suicide Squad. That's not where I wanted to throw it. Okay. So we ended up just having this to play, which is not like, it's fine. But I was kind of excited to try Mrs. Dr. Father Mother Freeze. I was really excited. I was really excited for that. Come on. Okay. You missed my super chat. Oh, I'm sorry, my friends. If you've been sending stuff in, I don't think it's been playing the sound alert, so I will read through all those right after this match. Oh, oh man. Quirky. Jeez. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we are. I think we just had a team wipe a minute ago. That'll get the job done. Oh! Oh! What a shame. What a shame! Scramble, rebound, throws chaos energy. Okay. Oh, there you are. There he is. Just floating up there. Okay. Okay. Touche, or as the French say, touche. I can respect it. Let's finish this. We're almost there. 3 kills left. We can do this in like 10 seconds. That was good. You guys got him before I could get there. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Judson, thank you for the $5 super chat, my friend. Fragpunk is getting more attention than this game because with that card system, change the game and feel different with each match. Well, yeah, I mean, Fragpunk is one of those that looks to be bringing something really unique and different to the table. Even a game like Suicide Squad did bring something unique to the table, and it was with their, I forget what they called it, but it was a system where if you played in a party with your friends, so say you have a friend that plays a killer or a king shark with a Gatling gun, and then you have a friend that plays, excuse me, boomerang with a shotgun, and that's kind of your roster with like a, I don't know, maybe a Joker as your fourth. You can use your team to, or you can bring that team with you in other matches playing offline with bots controlling it. Let's try the rivalry mode. No respawn on this one. Okay. So I think it's at least like they brought some interesting stuff to it. So like if your character was built around the rest of the party that you play with your friends, you could still play with that party just controlled by bots. But with this, I'm not really sure what the unique hook is, other than that you bring a crew to matches, and so you can't freely select from the whole roster. You know? I'm not really sure. If this was free, it wouldn't be as bad, but this is $40 with microtransactions. Well, that's, again, everything goes through the lens of that. You can't separate it from that. When you charge $40 for a multiplayer game, there's already a level of resistance to it that's kind of hard to overcome. Spencer, thank you for the 2. Just got here. What are your initial thoughts? I think the gameplay is not bad, but I also don't think it's like amazing. I like, honestly, I was thinking maybe tonight, because when you get access to the beta, you can invite your friends to play it with you. And I was looking at this and I was like, yesterday, telling my wife and some friends, maybe tomorrow night we hop on Concord and we just try it all together. But honestly, after playing this here, I'm like, maybe we just do some more Overwatch or something. Yeah, it's fine, but there's not that hook. Like, there's not something that really pulls in. Like Helldivers too, like, it's just so wacky and crazy that you're like, yeah, I just want to try it. You know, I just want to get in there, and you're telling your friends, you gotta get it. It is so fun and outrageous. With this, it's like, yeah, it's fine. If it was free to play, then it's like, yeah, we'll try it. We'll hop on, give it a shot, whatever. Maybe we get some fun out of it, but. Jay says, I'm enjoying it. The movement's so rewarding. Well, that's good. I mean, it's definitely a very agile take on this type of game, which is, I mean, we've seen it with a couple, but it does seem like they're trying to lean in heavily to that. Come on. So this mode, when the round first team to 4. Hold the zone to win the round. First team to win 4 rounds wins the match. Once the zone is captured, control progress will increase independent of your team being in the zone. Progress cannot reach 100% if the zone is contested. Okay. It's pretty standard. Let's see what this is like. Let's see what we're dealing with. Mr. Ghetto One. I'm not sure if I'm too conditioned to fast-paced shooters, but my god, this game is so slow. It really depends on who you're playing too. The tanks, I mean, they play like tanks, like they walk at a snail's pace. That's why I'm having fun with this character, whoever this is. We lost a player already, dude. And we don't, like, they don't spawn back in, so like already we're probably gonna lose this.
Enemy! Right there, right there! Area identified. Get in there. Just try to knock me down.
I'm coming, dude. Oh god. Man. I'm so dead. So dead. Oh. TTK and hitboxes look straight up bad. From what I can tell, the hitboxes are okay. They don't feel bad. It feels much tighter than a game like Overwatch, which is very forgiving with the hitboxes. Oh god. But the TTK feels weird. And again, I don't know if that's because I'm just really used to, like you were saying, the really fast-paced style of gameplay, or if it does just feel off. I'm not sure. Yeah, more games need a punishment system if you leave the game early. Did we just lose? We just lost 3 players. And now I'm all alone. But I mean, that's the problem. Once one person leaves, you cannot win. Like, you just won't.
They're backed into a corner. Take them down.
Wow. Like, I get it's a beta. I don't want to be like unfair to the game for like having this stuff or these types of problems. Because it's not their fault that players are being dicks. I mean, I would hope that they have some systems in place to deal with it.
Busybodies on the zone. Rival force on control of the zone. They got us. All of us. Our crew is out.
Man. What an intro. Hi, I'm Italian. Man, what a joke. 1v5. Wow. That's funny. That's funny. Movement seems pretty good. No, it depends on the character. For her, what a Haunt. For Haunt, I like her movement. I like the little like orb she throws where you can snap to it. I think that can be pretty fun. So I'm enjoying her movement. Everybody else's I was kind of getting frustrated by, but then I found her and I'm connecting with her. But obviously a lot of other people are also connecting with other characters, so it might just be me. Not gonna lie, the characters look like asset grabs from Eidos Guardians of the Galaxy game. I mean, that's also an elephant in the room. Like, we all know the inspiration. It's pretty clear.
Nobody tells me what I can and can't do.
I can't believe I lost the 1v5. Damn it, dude. There's a because it's first to 4. Let me show you how slow this guy moves. It'll blow your brain. Yeah, get good, loser. Oh, man. Oh. Wow. That's the other thing. I don't think this game is that fun to play while losing. I mean, that's probably true of a lot of games, though. It's just, again, to be fair, this is a beta. So, like, they have a limited number of players. I understand that they probably don't have such a large pool that they can't just splice people in. But really, I mean, they should have the network infrastructure right now. If you're on the main menu trying to queue into this Rivals mode, you should fill in empty spots. Because this is ridiculous that you have 1v5. Like, it's a little stupid. This is his normal movement. This is his sprint. Ten out of 10. Yeah, I can't believe I lost that.
Don't let this crush your spirit. Let it fire you up. We're free gunners.
See, and then there's no auto requeue. You just have to pull fully. Okay, should we see? Should we see how that goes again if we go in raw? If we go in raw, we'll see if we lose a player and then everybody else leaves. Oh no, I'm mouse and keyboarding it. Yeah, no way I'm playing a first-person shooter with a controller. This is not my speed. How much more of this can you take? I mean, I'm getting a pretty good idea of what the game is. Like, I don't feel like, other than trying different characters, I don't feel like there's a lot of hidden secrets to be discovered here, you know. Yeah, Wyatt, every character is just a reskin from Overwatch. I mentioned that in my first look at the characters when IGN did that preview thing. And I want to try to be fair to it, because, like, on the one hand, how many archetypes can there possibly be in a game like this? Like, if somebody has, like, a revolver class, like, you have a revolver, and then you could maybe give them a smoke grenade or a regular grenade, and then it's like, oh, well, that's Cassidy. Okay. Then you have somebody with a sniper rifle. And with a sniper rifle, you need to have some way of getting to vantage points. So maybe you give them a grapple hook or some really high jump or something. And they also need to be able to protect doorways behind them or areas close to them so they can snipe in safety. So you give them like a trip mine. Well, boom, you just made Widowmaker. You know, so there's some archetypes that are archetypes for a reason, because it just naturally follows that those types of design choices should follow. So I don't want to be like totally dismissive, because there's only so much I think you can do. But also, perception is reality with these games. Once people see it as an Overwatch clone, what the hell is even that? Once people see it that way, it's really, really hard to shake that perception. And that's going to be, I think, the main story here. Is that everybody's only... What did I even trip up? Oh, was it the grenade he threw? I think so. Yeah, I just don't know how they're going to be able to shake that perception. But we'll see. Like I said, I think that this finds more success on PlayStation than PC. I think it's going to be like the opposite of Helldivers. Because reportedly on PlayStation, Helldivers is like fine. I forgot there's no respawn. Oops. Yeah, I shouldn't have played as aggressively. I wasn't even thinking. But anyway. At least the visual style of the map looks interesting. Yeah, I mean, graphically, I think the game is good. I think it's pretty well optimized, honestly. Like, yeah, there you go. It's running very, very well. This is without frame generation on or anything. This is just straight performance. Oh, and then they let the people who died last get to pick their characters first. I see. Takes forever, though. People are really taking their time. So, watching this game is so relaxing. No music, no high or low, as monotonous as it gets. You lock into 120? Well, we have VSync turned on for the capture card for the stream. So the max the capture card can handle is 4K at 120. So that's what we're playing at. Let's give it a shot. I'll play more reasonably. Haunt is pretty much a reskin Sombra. Is Sombra the one that goes invisible, or is that... I'm bad with the names. Damn it. I'm not used to these orbs getting stuck on my own teammates. I'm used to, like, Moira. Oh, we got one. Yeah, once you lose a player in this mode, it's going to be pretty tough to come back, I feel. Run to B. thought I was far enough away from it. I was not. It blew me up. It bluted me up. Summer's the stealth one. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Which characters do you like so far? Haunt specifically. Everybody else is fine. He's fine. Ranger, he's just like your standard assault grade character. Warden was okay. He has some pretty decent damage actually at mid to long range. Close range is not great. Warden, I think, needs some work. Why can I not pick her again? What? Why could I not pick her again? Did I miss something? He can pick her. Is there some rule where you can't pick the same character twice? I don't know. Whatever their names are. The sniper's okay. I think she needs increased damage for body shots and headshots because her pistol does absolutely nothing. So you're just going to end up trying to hip fire like sniper shots into the other team. And it just doesn't work that great.
Setting a trap. There's the cargo. Get in there.
Come on.
Placing a trip line. 4 enemies left. Get to the zone.
Oh, you see that? I should be given a medal for that shot, but instead I have to spend a second reloading and then you're dead. Like, is this an open beta? No, that's next week. Next week's like the full open beta. Beta. Let's see what you got. 2v2, we got this. We're at 53% on A. Like the only real dynamic they've added are these little like, you see the number 1 down by Lark in the bottom left? Hell yeah. That is like the one thing that makes this unique. And we haven't really gotten a chance to see much of it. See what I mean? Like, she's gone now. Why can't I can't pick Haunt? I would say it's because she died, but that's not the case.
On my mark.
Because he's still picking her, and so I don't know. I don't know. Is it just a glitch? The sniper isn't a one-shot kill. Well, that's the thing is, like, I don't think I hit that person in the head. Hit him in the chest, but it did maybe a third of their health bar. Like, maybe. And in a lot of games that have snipers, like a body shot will get you close to dead, but not dead. And then you can finish them either with a melee or with a pistol or secondary or whatever. That way, like, if you quickly flick around and you hit them with a flick shot in the chest, you still have a chance of potentially wiping them. But her pistol's so bad that you can't really do that. Come on. Use the smoke. See, I like this. I like using the smoke, focusing on angles. I like that. I think that's fun. Yeah, that melee attack tracks hard. Oh, God. Oh, man. Okay. Selection unavailable. It just says unavailable. But I didn't die with him, so why can't I not? I just don't understand. I don't know if there's collected from a once planted, planted time runs out, teams on fire over time controlled by the blue spawn. It doesn't have anything outlining why. I don't know. This is our moment. Okay, okay. Let's do this. This is the guy that likes hot sauce, because that's relatable. Oh! Oh, Zuby Gobert got him. Oh, there's the door. God damn it, run! Oh, man. Yeah, heal, heal, heal. Oh, I thought that was a door. Oh, no. Nope. Oh, man. When you win with a character, you can't use them for the rest of the game. So you do well with them and then they punish you by not letting you use them again? Am I tracking? If you win with a character, you lose the ability to pick them. Because they're trying hard to force you to use other characters, I guess, but that just feels weird. It's like anti-meta mode. I guess. It's like in any other game, if there's one character that's super powerful and broken, they don't want somebody picking them and then just using them forever. But either way, like it still wouldn't necessarily work because other members in the team can still use them. It's only you that can't. I don't know, man. That's weird. I'm sorry, and some of these character designs, what were we thinking, fam? Like, what on earth? Like, no fat shaming, nothing. The proportions are off. Like, that's not what a human being is shaped like. That's not... And I don't think that's an alien. Like, that's not... Why is the head so small? Like, the size of an orange. Okay, okay. Let's do this. Back to the fundamentals. Let's try this. It's a beta, not full game, maybe. Yeah, no, it is a beta. There's some content that's not there. They mentioned the lore stuff you can't access. But I don't know. In that other mode, the whatever rival mode, not a huge fan of how they split that up. So her name is Itzy. Idz. That's her name. And she's a class haunt. Okay. Let's see what this is like. Two tanks. Yeah, I don't think we've had any healers. I think there are some healer classes, but there haven't been like anybody picking them. Which, to be fair, I mean, it's a really boring way to play a game like this that's so focused on the shooting. Oh, throw it! Throw it! I can't throw it. I can't throw it. Did I already use it? I didn't use it already. I think I got, like, stunned or whatever. Oh, little drop. Little drop. Behind you! That was painful. I need health. Need more health. Oh my god. Big yellow dude standing in front of all my throwables is driving me like a little crazy. Yeah, see, I like her movement. I like her movement, unironically. I'm a fan. She plays well. Oh, what was that? Oh.
Come on, let's go!
Let's go! Let's get it. Or should we do it like Keemstar? Let's get right into the game. Oh! I got 2 off. Didn't quite get him. Oh, man.
Come on, let's go!
Her 3-inch nails bother me. Do we have an AFK player? Oh, dude. Damn it. The crappy players constantly going AFK or bailing on matches is driving me crazy. Like, it just ruins the entire match.
Don't underestimate me. Chill, I need to heal. They see me. Better pray.
See, the orbs can get, like, bumped by stuff.
Run the numbers. I like my odds.
The low-key is annoying. I'm sure that's, like, part of the idea. Oh! I didn't even realize 3 people were shooting at me. We lost a player, yeah. Damn it, dude! Yeah, they need some sort of dynamic infill system. Because losing a player just makes it so the whole match now is kind of a moot point.
Bet you remember me now.
We'll still try our hardest.
Mind-blowing streak.
Man, what a jump that was.
Need help.
Oh, I can't believe that worked. Run away! I'm so dead.
Healing! One sec!
Oh, can't be tamed. Never gonna die. That was bad. Ooh. Oh,
it feels good to be me.
Almost there. Keep it up.
almost there. 2 more. Oh, down a player and we still are gonna win.
From the number. I like my odds. Need a sec to heal.
Alright, this one's ours.
Oh, booyah. Okay. Okay.
We're making our mark out here. Every day.
Are some people upset? Damage dealt stat. Oh, for like the badges and stuff. Level up. Okay, so she's now level 4. Should we go back out to the menu, see what that looks like now? So we select her. What do we get? Weapon charm. We unlocked 1. And there's nothing else. And then that. Okay. And then for her, we got an accessory. Okay. For Lennox, we got a new outfit. It's purple now. Okay. And then for Big Goober Man, we got different gloves. Okay. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, yeah, it's bugged again. Because we've unlocked this. We're past reputation level 6, but it won't let us in now. When we already got in there once. So it's just bugged again. What do we think? What's everybody thinking after watching this for a bit? Super generic. L's. It's cool but pricey. Looks boring. Mid. It's cool. Generic character design. Might try it out. I'll pass personally. Looks like you're having fun at the end. Yeah, like with these types of games, I think once you get into a match that you're doing well in, but it's not like a total blowout, of course. Like there's a little bit of challenge, but you're popping around doing your thing. I think you can have fun. Like I think you can have fun with this. For me, it's just, will I have more fun with this than other games I already play that I've got hundreds of hours in that I understand much more? With that, I'm not sure. Like the last match went well. That was solid. But was it enough for me to be like, okay, I'm going to get the whole friend group to spend $40 on this, you know? And with that, I'm not sure I've reached that level, you know? Character animations are good. Technically, it's competent as a game, though. DOA. Well, I just think it's fighting such an uphill battle. Like, it's just going to be very, very difficult for it to do anything that's like... See, now I close the menu, reopen it, and I can get in. It's going to be really hard for it to stand out in any significant way just because there's so many other games similar to it. I think on PC, it probably doesn't find much for it. Haunt Crew. Ranger, Warden, Haunt, Breacher, Anchor, Tactician. Okay. So this, you're just selecting your crew that you would want. It's weird that the Lennoxes show up as two separate ones. But I guess it's because he has a different... whatever... badge. So the first level Lennox... his is reloads equipped weapon during a dodge. And then the level 2 is extra ammo for both weapons. It's a variant number 2 combat trait. Okay. So, I don't know. I'll probably try it, you know, continue playing it through the afternoon, see where, like, if it evolves or changes. The one thing that, like, is actively, potentially game ruining is that they don't have an infill system, at least for the beta, to fill in empty spots once people leave. Because people are leaving a lot or going AFK a lot, and then once you're going like 4v5 in one of these matches, you're just gonna lose unless you already had a big advantage or if the other team is really lacking. If it's a competitive matchup, you're gonna lose. So I think they need some sort of infill system. And if they can do that, that would help. But more than anything, like, I'm just not... Like I said, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not amazing. It's not groundbreaking. It's not really doing anything novel or really crazy interesting, but it's... Like, you can tell the guys that made this know what they're doing when it comes to designing games like this. They're clearly experienced. There's a lot of stuff that I think needs to happen with balancing and things like that, but the gameplay itself is certainly competent. The reason people are saying this should be free is because its top competitors are free to play. That's the only reason that comes up. Yeah, I think... Yeah, if people are complaining about the fact that it costs $40, like, you can of course point to Helldivers 2, which is what PlayStation's doing. PlayStation's pointing to it going, yeah, well, look, we charged $40 for that. Tons of people bought it. So we're going to charge $40 for this, and tons of people will buy it, right? And I just think that fundamentally they're different. Like, Helldivers 2 was so exceptional in so many ways because it did not follow the expected trends at all, which is why it was breaking news and it surprised everybody. But it was everywhere. Everybody was playing it. It was the talk of the town for like a month. It was all over the place, all over social media, all over YouTube, Twitch, everywhere. And now as time has gone on, like, people have kind of burnt out on it, moved on to other games, and that's fine. That's to be expected. But that was a very unique situation. And I don't know if you can just say that Concord's going to do the same thing. Because from what I've seen, you know. Okay, we're back. Sorry, it dropped for a split second. That was weird. Anyway, I don't think you can do that because I think that fundamentally the reaction to Concord's been way different. Do you think a campaign could help? I mean, if they're trying to build like a story and a universe with these characters, it could, but yeah, we dropped a bunch of frames again. That was weird. That was weird. Yeah, it's just for $40, man. Like $40. I don't know. If you're directly competing against like Valorant, Overwatch, those types of games, and they're all free to play, but then you're coming in charging $40, I don't think PC players are gonna do that. Like, I don't think so. Oh, thank you. Oh, beautiful, thank you. How are you doing, Fawa?
Melon burst. It's got caffeine in it.
Oh, wonderful, thank you.
A ton of caffeine.
Appreciate you. Thank you. Love you. Oh, there's a gooby guy, a little fella. Love you. My wife Nikki brought me a tea. It's nice. Ooh, that's not what I was expecting. Oh, weird. Gameplay is good, just needs some balancing, and yeah, the character designs are weird. I think it's a decent foundation that could turn into something worth keeping an eye on in future updates. I mean, honestly, oh well, my expectation is that this probably ends up as a free-to-play game after a while. That would be my expectation. Oh, we're dropping all the frames right now. Wait for it to catch up. Yeah, the facial animations look really good though. It's true. It's true. Like, I don't think anybody's going to challenge that, but there's certainly a lot more to a game than that, you know. I don't know, fam. It's really, really weird. The frames are dropping. It looks like, I think it's a restream issue again. Dude spending 70 on Call of Duty. Who? Ain't no way in hell I'm spending $70 on Call of Duty. Like, I ain't doing that. Unless I'm making like a video on the god-awful campaign, which will basically pay for itself. Or if like I get it from the publisher for free, then sure, yeah, I'll play it. But yeah. Okay. Well, everybody, for some reason, the stream is taking a nosedive in terms of frame dropping and network issues. I think it's a restream issue, which sucks because I like co-streaming to Twitch and YouTube. But if it's going to keep doing this, as it's been doing over the last couple weeks, I don't know how we're going to swing it because the performance is just, it just drops so many frames and the network freaks out. No way, is this 30 FPS? No, the stream is like dropping frames for some reason. I think it's Restream's servers. We might do a test stream maybe early next week just on YouTube or just on Twitch and see how that performs, because for some reason it's struggling to handle the signal. Like, we're uploading enough data, it's got enough data sending out, but it's really struggling to keep a steady frame rate. It's weird. Podcast when? I asked Joe Raptor if he wanted to do it this week on Wednesday, but the World Cup or something was happening, or there was a world, like a soccer or something. I'm not sure. But he said next week he's down. This July is always weird because it's so slow in gaming. So he usually goes on a big vacation. I usually go on a vacation. So bunk. Nor, you gotta look out. We got another person in here giving you a run for your money with the trolling. Okay, well, fam, the European Cup, that's what it was. Yeah. So we'll be back next week on Monday rocking and rolling, having a great time. I'm going to film a little video on this and what we played. We're going to, of course, do this as a supercut, as a live stream clip, so you guys can see that afterwards if you just want to see the highlights of today. But all told, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, even though we're having some network issues here at the very end. I appreciate you all being here with me, having a great time. The game, I think, is fine, but I would not pay $40 for it. Like, it's fine as a free-to-play 5v5 hero shooter. As a $40 5v5 hero shooter, I think that it's not worth $40, personally. I think if they go free-to-play, or if you can get through, I don't know if they're offering it through PlayStation Plus or something like that, then I think that's viable. But for $40, I mean, I think there's better ways to spend $40. Go play The Forgotten City. Go do that. You'll have enough money left over to go get yourself a hamburger and still play a fun game. So do that. Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, everybody. Appreciate the gosh darn heck out of every single one of you. I'll see you soon. Stay safe. I love you all desperately. Go watch the Starfield Saga video we just put up. It's 8.5 hours long. Plenty of content for you to sink your teeth into if you feel so inclined. Go check that out. Much love. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Also, real quick before I forget, Judson, thank you for the 2. They should have brought Killzone back. I agree. They need to do that. And Juke the Mofo, thank you for subbing at tier 1 for that 18 months. The art design has fallen flat for me. I think sadly the art design is interesting, but it's how it all ties together that is not working for me. Anyway, thank you everybody. Much love. I'll see you soon. Bye. Wrong button. Bye. Just kidding. Bye.